This is the 2014-15 Salomon Derby. It's a new model for Salomon this year. It's essentially an evolution or a replacement for the Power Snake, which they've done for a number of years, their powder board. They've kind of gone away from using the word powder in there because essentially it's much more versatile than simply a powder board. It's basically just a super fun mucking about board, particularly good in powder. What they do with this particular model as well, and a couple of their other models, is that they go slightly wider with the width, with the understanding that you essentially ride a slightly shorter length board. So that, as a rule of thumb, that you would go about 5 centimeters shorter than you would on a traditional powder board. It's got a full, it's what they call a flat out rocker. So it's essentially a very mellow rocker that once you're actually on hard pack and the weight of your bindings are pushing down, it's pretty much a flat base really, but just with that small bit of rocker in there. Really wide, big, fat powder tips on there that come to a point. It floats really well. It's super agile when you're just kind of doing long radius turns in the powder. That's also helped by it's got a really flat nose on the top there as well, so it really does just kind of smoothly ride over everything. Down to those flat nose and the flat tail as well. Super fun for presses and little butters. Really fun for just mucking around on blue runs and that sort of stuff. Edge hold is actually surprisingly good as well for what is quite a wide board for a given length, and a rockered board that's aimed mainly at riding in kind of softer snow. Actually still pretty good. Long radius turns it's super responsive. It's a rocker board, so short radius turns are always going to be nice and easy on it, especially at low speeds. A really fun board, like just a great mucking about board on a day like today. That's the 2014-15 Salomon Derby.